Hare Krishna Soul Family, once again I welcome you to God's Messenger channel. So आज हम बात करेंगे, थोड़ा बहुत बात करेंगे भगवान जी ने ही मुझे एनकरेज किया है कि ये वीडियो बनाने के लिए, क्योंकि कुछ ओके लेट्स स्टार्ट। अगर आप लोग किंगडम स्पाउस जर्नी में हो तो आप लोगों को पता ही होगा ना कि क्या होता है, एवरीथिंग अबाउट किंगडम स्पाउस जर्नी। तो आज मेरे को क्या फील हो रहा है अभी ये सीज़न में, वो आपके साथ मैं डिस्कस करना चाहूँगी। मैं ये फील कर रही हूँ कि मुझे सब कुछ पता था अबाउट एवरीथिंग वट एवर आई हैव बीन थ्रू विथ माई किंगडम स्पाउस। मुझे सब कुछ पता था, and I just move quietly. I didn't say anything to anyone, even to my kingdom spouse. I didn't speak also to the kingdom spouse, because at that time God has said me that the person is in Portugal state of mind, means his father is Satan. So at that time it was better to keep quiet than to say anything to the person who is not willing, or who is not God is saying that who was not willing, who was Portugal at that time, who don't want to listen anything, and who don't knew that who was God. He knew who was God, but he don't want to accept who was God and what God was doing. So I accepted to shut my mouth up. I just lay God just made me leave from that particular environment quietly without saying a word. And now I am feeling that आपको पता है मुझे क्या फील हो रहा है। आपको तो पता ही है कि मैंने क्या बोला था कि द पोर्टुगल हु वाज देयर इन माय सिचुएशन, वो पोर्टुगल ना मेरा पास्ट का एक्स का सिचुएशन टाइप का था उसके साथ। and whatever I have said it before, that was going on, and because of that also, क्योंकि I was resonating many things from past, so I get very much my wounds, unhealed wound came up on the surface, and I was angry, and I fall for the sin. But after that I got hit by dangerous drastic judgment by God, because God has warned me earlier कि God has told me that be angry but do not sin. At that time I didn't know anything what was happening, because the wound was so much deeper before, as I have said that the past wound, relationship wound which was coming, which was in front of my eyes in different situation, and I have said it before also. So you can go to my previous videos and check out that what I have been through. And then the judgment hit. First of all, I want to say that I didn't say anything, any a word to that person, and that God has told me that you are my this and that. I have not told him because I was not ready, and God also want me not to tell, and I was also not ready because I was not ready at first time when I like God is saying, like God is like sending this video as my testimony. So at first only I was not ready when I first meet saw my kino spouse. I was not ready at the first time because I was not ready, I was not interested, not at all, because at that time I was so much deeper in my spirituality. Plus the person who God has told me to, that the person is my kingdom spouse, was like I never thought that the kind of a person will be my kingdom spouse. Means the type was different. So it's not about type also, but yeah, maybe I was more attracted towards the like I don't know, more attracted towards the wrong person. No, I have been attracted towards so much wrong person in my life, and the type was also wrong. I was attracted to the types which were very much toxic, and but I don't know, I was not attracted to the person at first. And God said me to okay, I God said me to accept him. I'm just paraphrasing, like telling you in short. And God say asked me to accept him. At first it was so much, so much difficult to accept that person, like just to show them that I was also interested. It was so much difficult. Like I can say this, that I was crying in the corner of that rent room and was screaming that why God, why I have to accept this person. I don't know, I don't want any kind of man or any kind of, I don't want this person. I have screamed, cried a lot that I don't want to accept this person. But like as God is very much funny also, so he was sending me a flirt, how to flirt wala videos, because I didn't know how to flirt. So he was sending, do this, do that. But I know at the end he will be doing such he will be creating such situation that he will get to know that I was also interested, but actually I was not interested. Just because God has said. And I was so much confused about that, why God is doing this to me. At the time, at the point of time, I was not at that time I was not interested at all with any other man or any. I was interested in spirituality only. And secondly, the type was not my type. So I was just like, God, please don't do this. But as you know that God didn't hear, he heard me and didn't hear me whatever I said. And he said that this is the person who is good for you, for your future, so you have to accept him. And then I think God only accepted him through me. The gods created that kind of whole situation or scenario, okay, and he accepted it. I didn't flirt with him, but actually what happened at that time was my eyes was just stuck in that person. Whenever I met the person, my eyes automatically went to the person's eyes and like just stuck it right there. And it was not me, because I was not interested. But the person was I was not the person, but God was there, who was doing all those things. And then afterwards, God said me to leave the person. uh, and then I just leave it, because leaving that person was easy. Yeah, I was not screaming or angry with God. But it was easy, it was easy. But here is the turning point, or here is the tragedy. When the God said that, God revealed something about the person. I was happy that I was willing that how when God will say no. I was not willing, but I was happy at that time that God said, "Okay, leave the person." Yeah, I was confused why God is saying this, but I was not that much dramatic wala angry, no, or dramatic wala sad, no. But the time when God revealed something about the person, revealed about the counterfeits in the picture, and whatever this scene was going on, all the witches and warlock, and the person, he was also Portugal, and his counterfeits was also witch. So the witch was very much having that witchcraft on the person, and I have like God want me to break all those witchcraft done by that witch counterfeit, from the time they connected with each other. So the witch was gripping that person and making not making that person to be single, or the witch was doing the spells which was making that person to stay single, or else he was only connected to the particular that counterfeit. And also the counterfeit was doing witchcraft in the food, objects, gifts, or whatever the thing is. The counterfeit was very much doing witchcraft to the person, and the person itself was Portugal. And then and God also revealed that the witch jo counterfeit was very much toxic and controlling, very much possessive type counterfeit. So, and also the counterfeit wants to uh, grab that person's soul, or make the person's soul stuck in the hell. How we will know the person is in hell like situation? From this point of view, we can know that the person dealing with the counterfeit never ever or was to like was in the peace. He was not in peace with that counterfeit. They were having too much traumas, they were having too much of ups and downs, fighting, screaming, and only the relationship was there because of the witchcraft done by counterfeits, and also the lustful energies. So God revealed me all of that, and you only think that God revealed me everything about the person, and I am like, what to do now? In my point of view, in my point of view, in my head, it was I was thinking that चाहे जो they are in the relationship, in the law means they were in the relationship many years. So I was so much like I was so much contemplating in my mind that what was happening, God, what is happening, why you are making them separate? And God is saying that I'm not making them separate, they are not made for each other, they are counterfeit to each other, just like you were with someone else before. So they are counterfeit to each other, and the soul, that counterfeit came to that person, that counterfeit came to our Ginospo's life, just to like God is only saying that just to trap that person, that person's soul, just to trap the person's soul, and make that soul live in lower vibration energies. Like in hell, the counterfeit was there to um, guide them to hell. Yeah, God was saying that counterfeit was there in his life to guide them towards hell. And God was saying that I will not let this happen. See, I didn't know about भगवान के लिए बोल मीन्स भगवान जी बोल रहे हैं मेरे थ्रू ही कि मुझे नहीं पता था उस टाइम पर कि दोनों जन तो एक कपल है ना, तो आई डिडंट नो अबाउट एनीथिंग अबाउट दैट कपल. आई डिडंट नो, आई वॉज नॉट इंटरेस्टेड, आई डिडंट नो. बट सब कुछ भगवान जी बोल रहे थे कि ये दोनों ये है, ये दोनों ये है. काउंटरफिट इसके लाइफ में ये इसीलिए है बिकॉज द काउंटरफिट द विच वांट टू गाइड हिम टूवर्ड्स हेल. उसका जो सोल है उसको लोअर वाइब्रेशन की तरफ ले जा रही है. और हमें कैसे प्रूफ होगा ये? See their relationship. Is the counterfeit respecting that person? Whenever I see the thing whenever I saw them, I never felt, because I'm an energy sensor, I never felt the person is respecting another person. I never felt the respect between them. It was like जबरदस्ती का, या तो इस बार इट वॉज लाइक दो में से एक पर्सन वांट टू गेट आउट ऑफ द रिलेशनशिप. बट उसका लाइफ में ना क्या हो रहा है कि वो दोनों में से एक जन वांट टू ब्रेक फ्री, बट द पर्सन इज ट्राइंग टू ब्रेक फ्री. बट कुछ ना कुछ ऐसा होता है कि द पर्सन इज अगेन बैक इन द सेम लस्टफुल एनर्जी. यस, दिस इज़ द थिंग. सो मुझे सब कुछ पता चल गया और मैंने भगवान जी को जब जजमेंट हिट हुआ मेरे को और मेरे सेंसेस आने लगे बैक, आई वॉज लिटरली गॉन टू द हेल में चली गई. भगवान जी ने हेल में भेजा था मुझे, और आई हैव टू सेव द पर्सन. एंड सेव तो में तो ये तो नहीं होगा ना कि आई गो टू द हेल एंड देन सेव अ पर्सन एंड स्माइलिंग एंड लाफिंग आई विल कम बैक. नो, देयर विल बी सर्पेंट्स, देयर विल बी स्नेक्स, देयर विल बी टॉर्मेंटिंग एनर्जीज. सो आई वेंट. तो इसीलिए आज जब भगवान जी ने मेरे को भेजा उसका लाइफ में, जस्ट नो कि आई एम ऑल्सो इंटरेस्टेड, ये दिखाने के लिए. फ्रॉम दैट टाइम ऑनवर्ड्स विच क्राफ्ट इतना बरसना चालू हुआ, इतना लाइफ का इधर का उधर होने लगा. एंड देन उसका जो नेगेटिव एनर्जी था पोर्टुगल का, वो भी मेरे पास उसका नेगेटिव एनर्जीज भी, स्पिरिट्स जो है डीमंस, लीजेंस ऑफ डीमंस में से कोई आने लगा मेरे तरफ भी. एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दैट भी, because we were in the same environment and the energy was coming towards me also. So I was thinking differently, like negative energies. So that's why because of everything whatever happened, और मैं भी connect कर पा रही थी अपना past का energy के साथ, because I was not healed. मुझे पता चला कि I was not healed, and then I became angry, and then भगवान जी became angry, and then judgment बहुत बढ़िया वाला हिट हुआ, और then कुंडलिनी जागृत हुआ. ऐसा ही सिम्टम्स हुआ मेरे साथ. उसके बाद में 1 2 3 4 महीने बाद में ऐसे ही सिम्टम्स वगैरह आने लगा कि अंदर का एनर्जी लाइक चक्रास वगैरह, आई वाज हैविंग यूरिन इन्फेक्शन. पहले भी हुआ था जब आई मेट द पोर्टुगल, पहले भी हुआ था. बट इस बारी वो चक्रास वाला हुआ था. तो यूरिन इन्फेक्शन के बाद गैस्ट्रिक प्रॉब्लम ऊपर चलता रहा, ऊपर वो ये एनर्जी चढ़ता रहा. तो हार्ट एनर्जी में थोड़ा बहुत हार्ट पेन होना, और देन थ्रोट चक्र में जो थ्रोट मेरा इन्फेक्शन हुआ. एंड देन आई अगेन फील्ड साइनस प्रॉब्लम, साइनस प्रॉब्लम ऐसा ही फील हुआ मुझे, थोड़ा बहुत, और बहुत ज़्यादा सर्दियाँ आने लगी बिकॉज़ द पॉर्जिंग हो रहा था, म्यूकस निकल रहा था मेरा बाहर। एंड देन इन बिटवीन मुझे मेरा दिमाग में आने लगा कि आई हैव नॉट सेड एनी थिंग टू दैट पर्सन और वर्ड ऑल्सो कि गॉड ने हमको तुम्हारे बिकॉज वाई आई डिडेंट से ऑल द थिंग्स टू द पर्सन। मेरे मेरे लाइक मेरा मन में ये चल रहा था कि अभी भी कि आई विल नॉट से एनी थिंग टू एनी पर्सन। अगर भगवान जी ने ही वो पर्सन को मेरे लाइफ में फॉर मी भेजा होगा, अगर ही इज़ द डिवाइन पर्सन फॉर मी, दैन भगवान जी किसी न किसी लाइक यूनिवर्स किसी न किसी मोड में, मुझे बोलना नहीं पड़ेगा, वो इंसान को सब कुछ पता चल जाएगा। जैसे मुझे पता चला भगवान जी के थ्रू, ऐसे ही भगवान जी उस इंसान को सब कुछ बता देंगे। मैं नहीं बताऊंगी, भगवान जी बताएंगे। लाइक होता है ना कि मैं अपना नेम विंडिकेट नहीं करूँगी, भगवान जी मेरे नाम विंडिकेट करेंगे। और भगवान जी बोल रहे हैं कि आप लोग सोचोगे कि लाइक इतना है कि हॉट बहुत होता है ये जर्नी में, क्योंकि एक तो भगवान जी ने बोला है कि दिस इज़ योर किंगडम स्पाउस, तुम्हारा फ्यूचर हस्बैंड है, डिवाइन हस्बैंड है। और ऑब्वियसली ना हर्ट तो होगा, और यू आर लाइक एक तो वो बात भी, एक तो पास्ट का रिलेशनशिप भी रेजोनेट हो रहा है इधर, और ये सब कुछ होने के बाद हर्ट तो होगा। और बट आई चूज़ नॉट टू स्पीक अ वर्ड because I will not speak. God will speak. God will speak. Yes, God will speak in my favor. और कुछ नहीं बताना था, इतना ही था। थैंक यू सो मच। हरे कृष्णा।